royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine piece got war pieces inside my DNA.
Oh shit. It's the Alpha Wolf. Was the lighting on check, huh? Is the lighting on check tonight? Do I got a new setup for the lights now? Oh shit. God damn. It's too late to have my power this damn high. Let me tone it down some. Let me tone that down a little bit. Don't want to cause a motherfucking earthquake this late at night and wake the world up. Alright, so let me chime in on this Alpha Destiny, Eric Bugenhagen. I think that's his last name. I'm not even trying to be funny. Yeah, so what for my the gist of it is this right here. Eric is fucking up Alpha Destiny's money. Because we all know Alpha Destiny's been selling this programs based upon bright ass light right here, goddamn. Based upon these rack pulls and these Jefferson lifts. So now the fact that Eric Bugenhagen came out, I'm just gonna say Eric, because I'm pretty sure his last name's not Bugenhagen. I'm not trying to talk shit. Eric is saying that, the rack pulls don't carry over, which is what I've been saying a while back. It's an inferior lift, like some people like to say. It's an inferior lift. It does nothing. This is the rack. This is the bar. You lift the bar up, what, 4 or 5 inches with a whole lot of fucking weight. It does nothing. Alpha Destiny's trying to preach that, well, it's a really good stretch, but it doesn't, even Eric said it doesn't carry over. Of course it doesn't carry over into what? What can lifting a bar a few inches off of a rack with some heavy ass weight carry over to? Nothing. It stretches the traps because you're in a position where you're stretching just by pulling. You can get that same stretch just by grabbing, what can you not lift in the gym that's heavy as hell? With the goddamn Smith machine, right? You can just go over to the Smith machine and with the thing locked in, you pull it and it unracks, then you can push it, just have that thing locked. You can go up to that thing and that's not coming off the ground, especially because it has weights just all around it on the machine. Go over there, you want to stretch your traps, grab that bar and just pull up on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Just like this. Boom. I'm getting it right now. Stretching my traps with my own body weight. Oh yeah, I feel it right here too. That shit feels good. Yeah. Nice little pull in the chair. Get a nice little deep stretch. That doesn't carry over into shit. That doesn't help my bench press, doesn't help my curl, doesn't help my overhead, doesn't help my deadlift if I ever decide to do a damn deadlift. It doesn't help the squat, doesn't help shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I've been saying. It's another one of those smoke and mirror type of deals that's going on in this fitness industry right now. People promoting fluff, you know what I'm saying? Because the basics work. The basics work. You get your compounds. Now, I'm not going to say don't ever do deadlifts, don't ever do squats, don't ever do overhead press. I say you work out sport specific. If you are a elite sprinter, you don't need to be doing heavy ass squats. All right? There's no need for it. You get your leg press, you get some medium weight, you do your extensions, you want to work the muscles, but doing heavy ass squats does not help a sprinter at all. You get what I'm saying? So you work out sport specific. Do these exercises, all right? Do your compounds. Do your squat, your bench press, and your deadlift. All this extra fluff stuff, rack pulls above the knee, it does nothing. It doesn't move over to anything else. It doesn't help out with any other lift. So why are you doing it? Like I said, it all goes back to one thing. Making the moolah. You know what I'm saying? He based his whole program around it. So now he has to push for it. Because when Eric stepped out and Eric said what he said about the rack pulls above the knee, immediately he put the stamp on this whole setup. Alpha Destiny's like, shit, if people start drifting over to Eric's side and listening to Eric, because I've seen Eric versus Alpha Destiny's lifting style. Eric is in the gym. They both try to advocate this hardcore lifting style, and Eric is doing a way better job than Alpha Destiny is. I've seen Eric do a shitload of lifts. I've seen Alpha Destiny do a few things. I see Eric on all his videos, he's doing a bunch of crazy stuff. Now, as far as these guys being natural, I just be 100 with you. I don't believe that shit at all. No beef, no nothing. But being a natural lifter myself, you know what I'm saying? I believe in Alpha Destiny's video, he said something about lifting 1,000 pounds, 1,300 pounds. Listen, if you're sub 200 pounds and you're lifting 1,000 to 1,300 pounds on any lift, you are not natural. You are not natural. I don't know who you're trying to fool with that one, but don't piss down my back and tell me it's right. All right, that goes for anybody sub 200 pounds. Now you got your big strongmans that doing the strongman competition and shit. I watch what's that fucking show with the faceless man, Strength Wars. It's a bunch of beast ass competitors out there. Plus 200 pounds, upwards of 225, 230, 260. Some guys in the 300s that's lifting this heavy weights. Might I add, those guys are all taking shit though. So when you got a guy who's sub 200 pounds, that's like what, only what, 5'6", 5'7"? Come on, man, come on, you know. But it's not about that, man. I just want to chime in, you know, give my 2 cents on this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of funny. You know, there shouldn't be beef over a stupid ass lift to begin with anyway. It makes no sense. So I understand why Alpha Destiny is trying to come in and squash this. He doesn't want to turn in anything because he can easily come out and say, screw you, you're messing with my money. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta go and say that, Eric? That's what he really wants to say. But he's trying to stay face. He's trying to say, you know what? Try to keep it cordial. You know, passively aggressively put in his 2 cents, his rebuttal about it, and keep it cool in hopes for a collab. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's all about building up the YouTube shit. You know, building up your YouTube. Like I said, we're all on YouTube. There's nothing wrong with building up your YouTube. But when you got guys out here on the sidelines preaching, advocating bull crap, maxing out every week. Listen, man, I've been in the gym my whole life. I've been in gyms from California all the way to where I'm in Chicago right now. I've been all over the US in hundreds of gyms. I've never ever seen a guy do a rack pull. Ever. I've never seen a guy do a Jefferson lift. I'm gonna go to the gym all next week. I'm not gonna see one person go in there and do a Jefferson lift. It's just not gonna happen. Why? Because it's nothing. It's the way these guys are doing it. It's novelty lifts that you do in your garage. You pump up your music, you crank your music. There's cool content, but at the end of the day, it's not going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Rack pulls above the wall. Jefferson lifts. If you do it the right way, where you're not doing damn near doing the splits like Alpha Destiny and coming up a 1/4 inch, you know what I'm saying? His range of motion on his Jefferson lift is like this. This is his lockout, literally. Boom, he's locked out. Now, if you actually stand up straighter, and you do your Jefferson lift, and you get some boom, that's like me doing a bench press. Instead of locking out all the way, I'm only lowering it to right here. You know what I'm saying? Or put that mega arc in my back, like you see some of those people doing the show. Like I seen that one girl. I'm not gonna bash her, but she was at a bench press competition. It's an old ass video. Everyone's seen this shit. But she had that mega arc in her stomach, and she's only pushing the bar. Say this is the arc. It's only coming up like this high. Now if she got rid of that arc, now she has all that range of motion. Same thing with his deadlift. With his Jefferson lift. There's no range of motion in the side of that deadlift. Oh, what the fuck? There's no range of motion inside of his Jefferson lift at all. There's none. Now if he has some range of motion in it, then yeah, you can get some good work out of your quads with that thing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be getting a good stretch in all these muscles because you're help supporting it. But at the end of the day, you don't want to be using that heavy ass weight like that either. You want to go in with something you can safely hit out a good 10 reps. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. There's a lot of gimmicky, fluffy stuff going on in this fitness industry, man. You know, I thought I'd just chime in my 2 cents on this thing, man. Be cautious, people. Don't, I really don't even have to say that because, like I said, I've never seen anyone other than Alpha Destiny doing these type of lifts in a commercial gym. When I see him doing those rack pulls on those videos, I'm willing to bet $1,000. There's no one else coming in right behind him talking about I got next. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's waiting on you to get off the machine. Someone's waiting for you to get done with those dumbbells. Somebody's waiting for you to get off that treadmill over there. No one's waiting for him to get off that rack pull or that Jefferson lift or whatever he's doing. Trust me, the employees at the gym, when they go in, from the time they clock in to the time they clock out, they'll be like, yeah, only person I've ever seen do it is him. No one else does that shit. So, it's all about gimmicky, novelty stuff, selling stuff online, trying to boost your brand. There's nothing wrong with boosting your brand, but like I said, be legit with the people. And the people will be legit with you. Yeah. Or the people actually buy your shit. A lot of people can smell fluff from a mile away. I can. I smell fluff. I smell a lot of fluff. And as far as being natural, like I said before, I don't give a shit. Look, from the stuff I'm seeing these guys doing, Eric, like I said, no beef, man. I don't know the guys personally, you know what I'm saying? If I ever met him somewhere, I'd shake a fucking hand, you know what I'm saying? But as far as believing the motherfucker's natural, doing the shit that I see him doing, your strength doesn't go up that fast. Nobody's strength goes up that fast. It just doesn't happen. I don't care. I don't believe in that elite genetics bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's come on. Let's just be real. So, with all that said, shit, flex real quick, man. I'm knocking this fat off, man. I'm trying to see a little more definition. It's not just the light either. Well, it is the light. The light's helping. But I've been actively cutting back them calories. Just the fat, doing this smartly because I don't want my bench to go down. At all. But you're not going to be increasing anything when you're in a deficit. Even a slight deficit like I'm in. God damn. Can you imagine, boy? Yeah. Punch your soul at your body. Yeah, this shit's working. Give me about another week. I should be cool. Just stay away from the candy bars, bro. I got a sweet tooth for them paydays, man. I was a big fan of Snicker bars. If I can get a good bicep on there. I don't want to press it up on my body, because that's fake right there. You gotta hold it out there. Show that motherfucker without. A lot of dudes in there be doing like this. Look how big that shit look when you press it up against your body. Nah, we hold that motherfucker out right here. Let me show y'all what it really is. Show you what it really is right here, man. So get to the gym. Do work. Don't do heavy ass deadlifts and rack pulls and all that crazy shit to snap you back up. Muscle up.
My adversaries cry like hoes, fully eradicate my foes. My lyrics explode on contact. Can't you hoes? Who else but mama's only son? Fuck the phony niggas in the world. Say my name, watch bitches come. Now